I am sharing my review of the movie named Enola Holmes 2, released in 2022, starring Millie Bobby Brown, Henry Cavill, Helena Bonham Carter, and Louis Partridge as the main cast. When Enola Holmes debuted in 2020, it represented one of the better Netflix feature films. Quality production values, a solid screenplay, and some pretty impressive action sequences made the film more than a teen-centric mystery, and more of a worthy showcase for Millie Bobby Brown in a franchise all her own. With the credit sequence all but guaranteeing a sequel, Enola Holmes 2 arrives and exceeds the original film in virtually every way. With a bigger and more intricate plot, bigger stakes, and potential for countless more sequels, Enola Holmes 2 is one of the best Netflix original films and a rip-roaring good time that could have been a big screen hit. Enola Holmes 2 works well enough as a story that you do not need to have seen the first film to enjoy it. Bringing back many characters from the original, the story starts with Enola, Millie Bobby Brown, starting her own detective agency to distinguish herself from her far more famous older brother, Sherlock, Henry Cavill. Distancing herself from any romantic entanglements with Lord Tewkesbury, Louis Partridge, Enola is drawn into the case of a missing girl, Hannah Dodd, who worked at the Lyons match factory. When Enola herself becomes a suspect in a murder, she must employ all of her skills, as well as those of Sherlock and her mother Eudora, Helena Bonham Carter, to solve the case. With Inspector Lestrade, Adil Akhtar, and Superintendent Grail, David Thewlis, on her trail, Enola is in for one hell of an adventure. Millie Bobby Brown has a lot of fun playing this character, and she gives Enola a personality that makes her incredibly likable and someone to root for. There are, of course, the requisite eye-rolling moments as Enola's romantic aspirations conflict with her professional ones, but these never detract from the story. In fact, Enola Holmes 2 never feels like a movie for teens or younger viewers, with the subject matter and action on screen not feeling too distant from Guy Ritchie's testosterone-heavy take on Holmes. Enola Holmes 2 is a great mystery that is full of action, humor, and a great cast of characters. With impressive production values and a pair of stellar leading performances from Millie Bobby Brown and Henry Cavill, this sequel makes the case for Enola to continue solving mysteries for as many sequels as these actors are willing to be on the case. With some creative reinventions of classic Sherlock Holmes characters and a unique lens on true historical events, Enola Holmes 2 is better than the original and may be one of the best Sherlock Holmes movies to date. Despite not being available on the big screen this weekend, Enola Holmes 2 is the best blockbuster you could choose to watch.